Welcome to the latest edition of New Haven Vlog News Summary, direct from our assignment desk, otherwise known as my compost heap. Let's see what stories we're working on this hour. Well, the Rainbow Bus can drive down Rainbow Road once more, which is okay for now, but not good long term. Rainbow Road is one block of Orange Street downtown the Nice Square, from Center Street to Crown. In 2020, we started blocking that off in warm weather, spring, summer, fall, to make it an urban place where people can hang out on the street. It's our streets, not car streets, and where people can walk around downtown. Now, some businesses in the Nice Square now want to change it and go back to the old days to let cars there all the time. They're worried they lose some business, but other businesses get more business where people could hang out. We're a city, we're not a suburb. If you want to have a suburb business, go to the suburbs where it's easier to park, but you don't get the advantages of being a diverse, active city. But something else is at play. People don't like some people who is hanging out at the tables that are on the street. But remember how we rebuilt the Ninth Square beginning in the 1990s with federal money. It was a Nice Square for all. It wasn't just gentrification. In those apartment buildings, historically revitalized, in some cases more than half the people have lower or moderate incomes. Some of them live there and want to sit on the street, and they have the right to. It's our streets, not car streets. Well, there are a lot fewer cars where Delaney's used to be, where they used to raise the bottles every night drinking at the famous restaurant Watering Hole at the crossroads of Westville Village. A lot where Whaling and Fountain and Central meet. It burned down in 2014, Delaney's. They have a new place nearby. And it's never been rebuilt, even though it's a crossroads. And that was a great opportunity. Westville activists in the city, they closed off that one block of Central and reclaimed it for the people. And it's a great, lively gathering place. The lot has been too. But deals fell through to rebuild there, which needs to happen. We need housing and other stuff. So the parking authority has temporarily bought the property so they can park cars there while they find someone to build. Some people are concerned that that's bringing the cars back for good. I think it's a smart thing in the short term to make use of the lot and hold it for the right thing to be built. Let's just keep our eye and make sure that we keep moving forward. Speaking of rocks, also during the pandemic, at East Rock, we closed off the access road so that only one day a week rather than 7 could people drive up. It's nice to drive up, but this was another move forward for people who walk, hike, bike. Some people still want to bring the cars back. But there is one problem, that's people with disabilities who want to go to the top of East Rock and can't walk. The proposal now is to use a golf cart and have that available for people who want to ride up. I think it's a great idea. It doesn't mean they're going to be going up like cars every few minutes. It's not going to be so often, and everybody has a right to the rock. Oh my, the wallet's empty. I wonder where the money went. Well, as usual, the New Haven Public School, their wallet is always empty. They have no idea where the money went, and they can't even tell us. Thursday night at City Hall, the chief financial officer of the New Haven Public Schools made an amazing admission. He said it is, quote, next to impossible. Those are his words. To tell lawmakers or anywhere else how the school system spends its money, line by line. They can tell you a line item that says salaries, but they can't tell you who got what salaries. You know, I think it's impossible to do justice with any commentary for how crazy that is. But you know what? He might have said next to impossible, but all things are possible, even fighting back against power and injustice. Sunday night, some of us start lighting candles every night on our menorahs for the holiday of Hanukkah. The real story is a little complicated, not so neat, but the main message is we light the lights and we see the hope that you can overcome evil oppression. We saw that in New Haven recently. A 25-year-old woman from Ecuador named Gladys was snatched by ICE agents away from her young kids as part of this cruel crackdown to get rid of all the immigrants they can, pretending that we're going after criminals, but we're mostly not. She spent 5 months in a detention facility in Louisiana. But thanks to the efforts of John Lugo, an immigration activist in New Haven, and other immigration activists, she was granted asylum. She came back to New Haven. She's with her kids. She's not gonna have to go back and face danger to her life in Ecuador. I don't wanna pretend that this is happening all the time. More often than not right now, these unjust abductions are not being resolved the way we want. But every day, people like Lugo and others in our community are showing up and seeing hope flickers of hope. And yes, sometimes we do prevail, and we can keep prevailing, and we can keep having hope. Till next time, this is the New Haven Independent Vlog News Summary. Remember, always pick up and recycle our trash while we still can.